My name is Paul Jackson. I live in Israel. I was born in Britain.
Hi, I'm Andreas Koller and I come from Salzburg in Austria.
My name is Judith Asher and I come from Israel.
I come from Graz, Austria, from the University of Applied Science, FHU Neum, and my name is Joseph Gründler, but I'm more well known as Seppo Gründler, which is my nickname, so to say, and my name as an artist.
The workshop is about folding paper, and it's called From Zero to Infinity. So we're making a lot of folds on a sheet, but we're starting very simply each time and ending in a kind of infinite array of folds.
My workshop is called Connecting Communities, and we're looking at concepts to connect two exhibitions in Schwäbisch Gmünd and Schorndorf.
It's called The Wandering Eye, and it's about being observant and being open to what you feel, think and see. Basically, the workshop is about trying to work out a story and tell a story through a few words and a series of images in a book format. So it's like going on an exploration of something that you're not quite sure at the beginning where it's going, and then suddenly it'll emerge as a story.
The name of my workshop is Challenging Complex Problems with Simple Prototyping, and that's what we are doing. First we did break down real-world problems and made very quick clickable app prototypes, and now we are doing a Rubin Goldberg machine, which is more an artistic problem, and break it down in really small steps.
To make money. Yeah, the motivation is to make money. It's the motivation we all have. Actually, it's a passion. It goes back to when I was very young. I just enjoy what I do.
The motivation of my work is to explore the possibilities of digital technology, and especially interested in the relationship of people and upcoming emerging digital technologies.
I think it's trying to make sense of the world, of what you see and what you feel around you, trying to make sense of it all. At times things don't seem logical, or it's difficult to comprehend the complexity of certain things.
On one side I'm teaching, there I'm trying to empower the students to challenge whatever will come up in the future for them. So this is also the motivation behind my work, to give them these powers and to provide them an understanding also of how the world works, as we all need this as designers. And the other side is I'm a composer and artist, and the motivation for my art just comes out of the results.
What do I enjoy about teaching the most? I think it's the feedback I get from the students. It's not the teaching, the giving of information, it's the receiving. Students give me so much, not just ideas or techniques or whatever, but it's just the inspiration to do more. It's a very kind of two-way process.
What I enjoy most about teaching is learning, actually. Learning from work of the students, learning from the process itself, and of course, as well as preparing and getting familiar with new subjects.
I think when you have really interesting students to work with, it's very inspiring, and it's very lovely to see that in a student, and to see how a world can open out, and that you can touch them on a point and just maybe sometimes just shift things slightly, and then everything sorts itself, and I really enjoy that.
I enjoy most about learning about how young people feel, think and live.
Difference between German students and students from my home institute. First, they're taller, they're more blonde, and they have a very good mix. German students are special because there's a wonderful mix, this sort of balance between the technical side and the creative side. Most students in most countries are either technical or creative, but here there's a wonderful balance, and this is perfect for what I teach.
Talking about cliches, German students, at least the German students at our university, they are much more They show up much more on the point. They much more like structured things and stuff like this. Whereas our students are more used to really open stuff in terms of curricula, in terms of changes of lectures 2 hours before the lecture starts and stuff like this.
On physical level, they're younger here. The difference, they're quieter. They're less obsessed with their phones. And I think that the surroundings here, especially the classroom, is much more supportive of the students. Just the environment of the classroom is just quiet, it's very beautiful. Black floors, white walls, we don't really have that.
Have I been in Germany before? Yes, maybe 20, 25 times. I think I've been here 11 times over 30 years. I've also been to other colleges in Germany, and I've worked in Dusseldorf a lot at the Messe at trade fairs, and I've worked with Siemens and done other teaching as well here. Yes, I come here quite a lot.
Future plans. Oh, that's a good one. Well, my immediate future will be to move here to Gmünd to teach. So, apart from that, I haven't really... That's enough, I think.
My favourite German food is beer.
German food. Can't say Schnitzel because that's Austrian. Can't say Knödel as well because it's also Austrian. So, yeah, I mean, I like Maultaschen. I always order Maultaschen when I come here, so.
Can I be honest? I don't really like your food. I think it's dreadful. So I like the fresh things. I like just the fruit and the vegetables. I like having grapes for breakfast. That's my favourite bit. Nice nuts. I got nice nuts in the supermarket, very nice nuts. And it said on the package Studentin. So I thought it's nuts for students. So I thought that was quite sexy. So I liked my nuts. But I think the food is dreadful. I can't understand it, how France and Italy could get their act together, and it just all seems a bit soggy. Even the onion seems a bit sad.
Beer.